Here fighting. This is one of the fights on that preliminary round. The 8 winners will go into quarterfinal round and then semifinals down to one fighter who will walk away with $50,000 and the prestige of being the best Muay Thai welterweight in the world.
François Pennacchio will be fighting in the blue trunks. David Hergault in the red trunks. There is Pennacchio. Certainly will have the support of the French crowd here in Paris. Fighters tend to come into these tournaments with really a head of steam, knowing they need to impress and impress early. Scheduled now for 5 3-minute rounds, ready to begin this bout.
Pennacchio is the more experienced of the two. Former European welterweight champion in the freestyle rules division, now concentrating on Muay Thai fighting.
Mike, like we've seen in a number of these other fights, these Muay Thai battlers really coming out with a quick start, unlike the Muay Thai action you see in the native Thailand, where the whole sport began.
Hergault seems to be trying to adopt a traditional Muay Thai stance, hands held high, palms of the gloves outward, a little flat-footed, but he seems a little awkward with it. Like perhaps he doesn't have as much experience as he really needs to have to feel comfortable with that stance. Pennacchio, much more the European-style Muay Thai. Light on his feet, mobile, concentrating on leg kicks, but hands held high, ready to punch.
And there he did land a punch, Pennacchio, landing that right hand.
Where in the Asian style of Muay Thai, you see very little boxing with hand techniques. The European style, it is sometimes 50% of the fight. That leg grab has to be followed immediately by a counter. Now the fighter's clenching for knee strikes inside.
Once the referee feels the action has come to a halt in that clinch, he will separate them. Sometimes you'll see the referees let them go, and a great stiff kick from Pennacchio.
Oh, excellent side kick by Pennacchio. Caught Hergault completely by surprise.
Hergault taking plenty of punishment.
Hergault does not seem to be schooled well in defense to hand techniques up top. Could be that he trains with other Muay Thai fighters who concentrate strictly on kicking the way traditional Muay Thai does. Very awkward in his defense up top. Oh, again, a front kick up to the face by Pennacchio. Hergault doesn't seem to be able to even see those coming, much less pick them off.
Interesting how Hergault also dropped his hands down by his side as he did at the end of that last exchange. Pennacchio hurt him with that last exchange on the kick.
Hergault taking quite a beating here in round 1.
From both the feet and the hands of François Pennacchio, David Hergault has a lot of work to do, both recovery and figuring out how he can turn his game plan around.
Hergault taking a standing 8 count from the referee.
Right at the end of round number 1.
Pennacchio landing almost at will on Hergault here at the end of the round. Hergault completely defensive. His hands are held high and outwards. Doesn't seem to understand how to cover up once it becomes a hand fight inside. Now that kick started as a roundhouse. Pennacchio pulled the knee up and turned into a side kick. Scored very well to the jaw. An excellent counter of the roundhouse kick by Pennacchio. Apparently not worried about the roundhouse, just stood his ground, waited for his chance to counter. Overhand right. Hurt Hergault. Pennacchio not able to follow up, however.
What incredible poise shown by François Pennacchio with an attack coming his way. He stood his ground, avoided it, and threw that huge right. that got David Hergault wobbling.
Hergault being checked by the doctor in between rounds. He took some shots in round one, some hard ones.
Hele, he says, let's go. So he seems all right, and now ready for round two, the scheduled 5-rounder. Muay Thai action from Paris. It'll be interesting to see how Hergault reacts. Sometimes a fighter who's gone through that much war and taken that much penalty in an earlier round will wake up. Other times they'll run and hide.
Hergault complaining of a low kick to the groin. Looked more like the inside of the thigh to me. Oh, again, that left leg turning the roundhouse into the side kick. Hergault doesn't seem to see any shots that come straight up the middle. Awkwardly delivered roundhouse kick missed.
Those kicks are almost like an axe kick where the fighter will bring his heel down onto the head or face of another fighter, because those two blows did land with the bottom of the heel on Hergault's head.
Hergault landing one of the few punches he's landed in this fight, straight left.
Hergault now getting in a couple of knee strikes. They're landing on Pennacchio.
The referee will allow them to clinch like this as long as they're delivering knee strikes. Once the action stops, as you see here, he breaks them up.
It is a very large portion of Muay Thai fighting that you will see also, particularly in Thailand. And down again goes Hergault. And you see blood on his body, and probably from a cut by his left eye.
Actually, a big break there for Hergault. The referee could easily have called that a knockdown.
I think you're right.
Hergault almost completely defensive now. He just aborted 2 attempts at leg kicks. A bad sign when a fighter doesn't follow through with a planned attack. Looks confused, looks defenseless and worried. Can't seem to get the range against Pennacchio. Oh, straight right, staggered Hergault.
Pennacchio scoring at will. He could score more, but he's looking for his best opportunities, and he's certainly finding them.
He's being careful not to burn himself out here in round 2, but the opportunities are presenting themselves so often, Pennacchio has to take advantage of them.
So a very productive round 2 for the Frenchman, François Pennacchio. ISKA Kickboxing on ESPN. François Pennacchio hoping to continue on the roll he started in round 2. David Hergault hopes to stop him in his tracks. Plenty of action from Pennacchio.
Pennacchio again coming right up the middle with that funny little half front kick, half side kick, landing with the bottom of the heel. And Hergault just doesn't seem to see things that come straight down the middle like that right hand. Now, the referee did not call that a knockdown. I can't tell you why. It looked like a clean one to me. Here, almost completely defenseless. Hergault just absorbing punches. Doesn't seem to know how to get his hands up around his head to protect himself. Kicked too high by Hergault.
And that was the one he did not call a knockdown. Certainly he was a little off balance. Hergault was by throwing that roundhouse right kick, but still Pennacchio landed that punch full on his face. Pennacchio looks fresh in his corner, and there Hergault wishing between rounds was 5 or maybe 10 minutes. Instead, each round is feeling like 5 or 10 minutes to David Hergault. He was absorbing so much punishment here at the Omnisport Palace in Paris.
Well, David Hergault is a young, strong fighter, and he's going to hang in there, but he He's being outclassed terribly right now by Pennacchio.
Beginning at round 3, Hergault lands a stiff right to the chin of Pennacchio.
What a surprise. Right after Hergault had absorbed a hard shot from Pennacchio, he came back with a right hand of his own and put Pennacchio straight down on the canvas.
Will that make Pennacchio a little bit gun-shy now? He has been so successful heading straight towards Hergault, but now he's got to think about another jackhammer coming his way.
Again, the straight front kick up to the face. Hergault trying desperately to capitalize on that knockdown.
I think they're going to check on the cut on David Hergault's eye.
It's in the eyelid of the left eye. It could be a problem if blood is going to run down into the eye. Huge swelling under that eye as well.
Well, it's that little mouth underneath the eye, too, that is bound to open up, but that will not flow into the eye, so they would let that go. It's that cut you see just off to the side of the left eye that could cause a problem in vision, and that's what the judges and certainly the ring doctor do not want to happen.
Voilà, il peut continuer, mais si ça recommence à saigner, je pourrais rien faire.
He's asking him if he can continue. I'm sure that Hergault is going to answer in the affirmative.
And here is the shocking knockdown. Pennacchio, appearing never to even see it coming, just walks right into that right hand.
Resuming action in round 3, the ring judge and ring doctor allow David Hergault to continue. But Hergault seems to have much more confidence.
Hergault on the attack, but again ran into several shots from Pennacchio, who seems to have recovered somewhat from that knockdown.
Oh, a big left kick.
Oh, again, side kick up to the face by Pennacchio. Hergault out of desperation now, on fire, trying to get something through. Walks into another right hand from Pennacchio and another. What a battle between these two welterweights, Juan.
Again, though, Pennacchio is so much quicker off the draw, able to get through the gloves of David Hergault. And that's where most of the damage is being done.
Hergault has no head movement whatsoever, and he does not keep his hands up and block. Pennacchio is just teeing off on his face.
'There you see a tired David Hergault. He may have used himself up in this round.
Pennacchio should come back up with those kicks to the face. Another one of those front kicks in the right spot could put Hergault down.
"30 seconds left in the round. It cannot end soon enough for David Hergault.
Another hard right hand by Pennacchio.
Standing 8 count for David Hergault.
Only the youth and strength and training, conditioning of Hergault that's keeping him on his feet right now.
I think they're going to check on that cut one more time.
This, of course, will give Hergault time to recover.
Final seconds now of round 3. And there it is. Back with more in just a moment. David Hergault is still in this fight. You see the cut just off the edge of that left eye.
Hergault's face showing the result of these right hands by Pennacchio. Swelling under the eye, cut above the eye. Over the left eye of Hergault.
This is the flurry that Hergault displayed early in that round 3.
But Pennacchio catches the majority of it on the glove. That is something he does very well. Hergault does not do well. He's absorbed most blows from Pennacchio flush on his face.
Well, that blow sent Hergault flying, and that's where the referee stopped it for a standing 8 count.
These half front, half side kicks to the face by Pennacchio have done a tremendous amount of damage. If he were to come back with those in this round and concentrate on landing 3 or 4 of those up to the face of Hergault, he may be able to end this fight.
I'm surprised they have not ended the fight already. They are so devastating, and they're landing directly on the mark. Round number 4, scheduled for 5. A little tape now put on that cut to the left eye of David Hergault in the red trunks. François Pennacchio in the blue. Lon McCarron along with Mike Sawyer bringing you action from the Omnisport Palace in Paris.
Again, the foot to the face by Pennacchio. Hergault trying his best, but Pennacchio clearly in control.
The combinations top to bottom for François Pennacchio. Landing. The feet, the hands.
Pennacchio well ahead in this fight. Sure to win by decision at this point if he doesn't get careless.
Even the knee strikes effective from Pennacchio. Referee stopping the fight once again to check the cut on David Hergault's eye. I really haven't seen that it's been much of a problem. The blood has not been flowing a lot that we've noticed, Mike.
No, I don't think it's affected him at all. Frankly, things could not get much worse for David Hergault. He's absorbing nearly every onslaught by Pennacchio.
Well, he says he's fine, but the referee is not going to let it go on. And so François Pennacchio will win by TKO over David Hergault, and it was just a matter of when, not if, Mike Sawyer.
I think it's a wise decision by the referee. Hergault clearly outclassed, absorbing far too much punishment, only on his feet because of his youth and training. Just no defense whatsoever. Almost appears not even to see the punches coming. His left eye is swollen, but it's not swollen shut. He should have seen those coming. Things weren't going to get any better for Hergault. The referee decided to stop it and eliminate any chance of injury, permanent injury to David Hergault.
Vainqueur de ce premier combat par arrêt du médecin, la 4e reprise, et premier qualifié de ce tournoi, François Pennacchio.
So the Frenchman pleases this French crowd with a TKO victory in the 4th over Switzerland's David Hergault.
Okay, the last round, more of the same. Pennacchio landing virtually everything. Only when Hergault would, just out of blind luck, have his arms up in front of his face would he not get punched. Had no offense to speak of. One of the few real mismatches we've seen in this tournament so far. Hergault's style just...